So I give reasons about back air edge guarding, cape edge guarding, cross cancel down smash being good, and up throw fair being good. And he says that my mom's cape goes lower, and he got me?
Yeah. Alright, I'll do Fox matchup chart here, I guess. So, characters that you invalidate, or just have virtually no chance of winning. No chance. No chance. Roy doesn't, the asterisk of he can do something on FD, but that's literally it. Roy, like, can do something on FD, but everywhere else it's just, like, in a context of a set, it's irrelevant, because it's the only stage you can do anything on. So I don't count that. I don't count that at all. Obviously, you're terrible, you're terrible, you're terrible, you're terrible. There's no chance, there's no chance. Game & Watch is really no chance. Mew2, there's really no chance. The Links don't have any type of way to deal with it. Okay. I'm gonna add it with the caveat that matchup inexperience can still lose a set, because I think that most people don't recognize that well enough. Matchup experience can very easily lose a set. In most situations. And then let me change this to like fucking. Oh, I can't even see that. Okay. Which one's blue? Is this blue? Whatever it is, that's fine. Ganon. No. Ganon, I would say probably Mario. Luigi and Doc have enough stuff that I don't think it's there. Ganon, you should not lose to if you know the matchup super well. Like, it's just so bad. DK. Problem with DK is he has a punish game. Like, the thing about me is if you have a punish game, you have a chance. I'll put him down here, but he's like genuinely top of here. I'm gonna put weird, bad characters, punish game, nothing else. I guess I could put Roy in here too. Where these characters, yeah, they have a punish game. You can do something against them, or they can do something against you. But realistically, you shouldn't. Like, you're not losing to these characters. Mario should be there. No, Mario doesn't feel like he has, like, super reliable kill options versus Fox. I don't know. Because for Mario, you, like, basically have to kill. So the thing is, in these matchups, right? Doc can combo into fair. Roy can combo into F smash. Donkey Kong can combo up air, into, like, fair or giant punch, right? Luigi obviously has combos into down air and fair. Mario, what does he have a combo into that can, like, just literally kill you? Now, Ganon doesn't have, like, a true punish game. Ganon just hits hard, but he doesn't have, like, a true good punish game. I would say this is, like, a 70-30 tier. 80 worse. Like, I don't see any of these characters having... So I guess Pichu could technically be up here, but not really. Numbers, I don't like numbers, because, like, if a Pichu's equally skilled than Fox, like, maybe they win 1 out of 5 sets. Yeah, I could see that, actually. 1 out of 5 sets, sure. Game Watch, I guess, is up here. These characters just don't really have anything. I guess Sopo has a tech chase, but Sopo's so bad neutral. Kirby is nothing. Bowser is nothing. Ness kind of has a punish game, but everything is so bad about him that it's not worth it. Zelda doesn't really have much. What does Fox do to invalidate? Literally anything. Literally anything. I have beaten Prometheus by exclusively nairing. I'm not even joking. I only use like nair and jab and beat him. Imagine every problem that Falcon has, make it worse, make it so that you don't have a tech chase, make it so that your recovery is worse, and make it so you're slower. And that's Ganon. I also admittedly don't know that much about low tiers, and so this could change. But the point is, these two tiers are abysmally bad, and you really don't have a chance. If you know these matchups, you're not losing them. Just, you're not losing. That's the way it is. Maybe you lose 1 or 2 things, but overall, you're not losing them. But characters have some stuff. Still pretty bad. This would be like Pikachu. This would be like Yoshi. This would be Ice Climbers. Less common matchups. Characters have some stuff. 60, 40, like 70 here. Like these are still horrendous matchups. Fox shits on these so hard. The better is Fox than Pichu. I hard disagree because of FD, Jason. I hard disagree because FD actually is kind of annoying to deal with. If FD didn't exist, I would agree, but because of stage list context, I disagree. Okay, 0 to graph. Oh, Mewtwo should absolutely be up here. Sorry, I forgot Mewtwo does the same shit. My bad. No. You're fine. Until almost 30. Yeah, but that's more than like Zelda can do almost at all, and that's more than Bowser can. Bowser, I completely disagree. Bowser, I think, is horrendously bad. Like, I actually don't think Bowser is anything. Period. Zelda, maybe I'll give you, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that Pichu can be bad fox who hit a shield. Okay, but I'm not worried about bad foxes who hit a shield. Like, I'm not thinking about bad foxes who hit a shield at all. Like, I'm not thinking of what happens if somehow that's my foremost. But that's not what I'm worried about. That's not what I'm worried about, though. That's not what I'm paying attention to. I don't care about. I think Pichu is better, but I think Peach Fox is horrendous personally. Again, if FD didn't exist, I would agree with you. Also, Pichu has some ways to tech chase Fox at like 0%. Not all 4 options, but I think 3 of the options are reactable. And you're also bad at tech chasing. Yeah, her speed makes the matchup like not like. Her speed is so bad. Zelda gets completely shadowed. I don't see a universe with Zelda as like anything they could do. Here we go on reaction tech chase theory. I reaction tech chase. Moki reaction tech chases. Zane reaction tech chases. Wizzy reaction tech chases. Mang0 reaction tech chases. Like, we all tech chase. Consistently? Consistently enough that it's relevant, yeah. Mang0's not all, and Mang0's are guesses. Definitely not. Only Wizzy does it as main strat. Face Roll and Spark both do it as main strats. Face Roll and Spark both do it as main strats. Also, Plup's tech chasing has gotten crazy recently. Plup is super good at tech chasing now. Like, the last 3 times I've played him, his tech chasing has been bad, and it's still been very scary to get grabbed. How many subs to call Mew2King in past few months? If someone's record with someone is 10-2, and the 2 sets they lost were because they couldn't reaction tech chase those 2 sets, then I am not willing to say that it's not a viable strategy. Which is definitely the case between Face Roll and West Balls. That is definitely the case with that. What's a sub count at? You guys really want me to call Jason? What's a fucking sub count at? I should have known that Jason would have come in to do this. Bro, it's not fake tech chasing. Tech chasing is a real thing. I played Pipsqueak. He hits 90% of tech chasing. Pipsqueak on fucking Sweden to America. Oh my god, I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. Chat, you're gonna have to get me to 2K if you want me to deal with this guy in a call. You get me to 2K, I'll call him. Otherwise, I'm going on. Samus is like not... probably doesn't have that bad of a match for Fox, but she has literally no way of dealing with camping. And so I'm still tempted to put her in this tier. Because I think Fox is comparably. But Samus is the best out of these and probably should be in this tier. If I had to guess. I'm hesitating. Well, no, these are just the harder matchups. I will say that actually even-ish MUs are just
good job,
up.
A, B, C, D, E. Whatever Plups. What's his name? IBBW, A, B, C, D, A, F, G. PG, IBBW.
BW.
I'll go over all of these in detail. Stone gifted.
Oh my god, 76% of Cody!
Jason, get on Discord.
Oh, what the fuck? Takes it 3-1.
Good stuff.
You know, making your computer on? Get on! You're the one who said it! You didn't agree to? Oh my god. That's not true. You did say you would get on. Are you gonna let down Twitch chat, Jason? He never said it, by the way. Oh, come on, Jason, come on. You're gonna do a literal phone call? Alright, call my phone. Wait, don't you have Discord on your phone? Don't you have Discord on your phone? You should have Discord on your phone, bro. Is it from Mason? Jason, you go to your phone. You go to Discord, okay? The Discord app. And then you go to... There's 3 bars on the top left. You hit that. There will be a fucking notification from a green fox icon. Probably brown because I'm colorblind. Click on that. Also, what's up, Mang0? This is going to be painful. Hey, man. How you doing?
Oh, it works.
Yeah, you just... Yeah, that's how Discord mobile works.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, that's why we were saying just use Discord mobile.
Oh wow, that's so much easier than I thought.
Yeah, that's why we said just do it. It takes 2 seconds. Did you follow my instructions word for word?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Okay. Hardest matchups: Fox, Falco, Marth. All close to evenish. Fox probably slightly wins against Falco and Marth. You agree? Yeah? Yay?
To be honest, I've always thought they were like either even or so close to even as debatable. But you already know that's my stance. I've had that stance for like half my life.
No, so yeah, so these 3 matchups, I can go into why Fox is even. No, Fox is fucking 40-40. I hate it so much. But no, these matchups are all pretty close to even. I don't think anyone wins either way, so enough that it's like relevant. It's just Falco. I think Fox slightly beats both Falco and Marth, but not to any relevant extent. Fox Diddle's obviously even, like, well, I'll just put this up here.
Wait, you think Fox beats Marth now?
Slight. I don't think FD is quite as bad as I thought it was. And I think that, well, I've been saying that Fox wins on triplats for a while. I've always thought for like the last year and a half that Fox probably won on triplats. And it was just FD was like really, really problematic. But I don't think FD is like straight up invalidating. How Doc and Mario are so different. Doc can actually combo into a kill like fair. Cape is way better with Doc than it is with Mario, and he has reliable kill setups. Mario has none of those. Mario has a much shittier Cape, doesn't combo into kill as well, doesn't actually have as good of a combo game, and that's it. I don't think Mang0 wants any part of this call, chat. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, you know my opinion. I think Marth wins by a lot on FD, but very slightly loses on the other stages.
Yeah, I pretty much agree.
Doc is way better than Mario.
Yeah, Doc is way better than Mario. It's like not even close. Mario is like actually.
I don't think it's close.
Yeah, I think that Doc is so much better than Mario. It's not even funny against Fox. Doc can actually do stuff, and you could probably lose at least a few sets to matchup experience. I still think once you know the matchup.
Mario's not better, Mang0.
Mario's better.
Doc's
hard disagree.
Cape goes lower. Doc's down smash is stronger. Doc has up throw forward air.
He also has down throw, chain grabs when up throw
and the
stops
back air
working.
gimps.
Yeah, I think Doc is like clearly better against Mario. Your
My mom's Cape goes lower. That's not even. What does that even mean? That has nothing to do with the points I gave.
I think he got you, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think he just got you. Sometimes you just get got. It's okay, Jason.
What? So I give reasons about back air edge guarding, Cape edge guarding, cross cancel down smash being good, and up throw fair being good. And he says that my mom's Cape goes lower, and he got me?
Yeah.
You're stupid!
Isn't this worth 25 subs? Mang0 typers in chat. Fox is obviously even with Fox. I think he probably slightly beats Marth, probably slightly beats Falco, but it's a weird fucking matchup. I don't know. This is where it gets interesting. So I saved these for last. What do you think about Fox Sheik and Fox Puff, Fox Falcon, Fox Peach?
I think Fox Sheik is 55 or 60 in Fox favor.
Okay, so we're fairly agreeable.
I think it's probably 6'4". I think it's one of those two.
I think it's probably 6'4". Now, who do you think? Do you think any of the other 3 characters do better versus Fox? Falcon,
I think Peach Fox is based on if the Fox wants to approach.
Let's say the Fox is playing well.
Let's say they're playing like Leffen and just don't care and just will time out at any moment forever, and they're playing at their best, absolute best.
Sure.
Then Fox wins 60-40. At least.
I'm pretty agreement.
It's mainly when Fox makes mistakes or Fox doesn't want to camp that Peach can go even with him.
I pretty much agree.
Peach can even win if the Fox doesn't camp.
Yeah, I agree. I've seen a lot of those sets.
But assuming the Fox is playing well and playing the matchup like for like a $10,000 set.
I also don't think you're supposed to hard camp. I do think you like semi-approaching against Peach is still good.
There's no way Peach is as good against Fox's Sheik. I think Sheik's better slightly.
Yeah, no, I would say Sheik is probably slightly better.
You put them next to each other. I wouldn't put them equal.
Well, I'm gonna make extra tiers later. This is just generalization.
Yeah, I don't think they're equal. Yeah.
How do you think Falcon does versus Fox? This is my hot take.
I like same as Peach, more or less.
I think it probably
just differently.
I think it might even be worse.
It depends, cause like only Wizzy can like abuse the reaction tech chase part of it, but then you could theoretically say the same about Sheik. And I know I don't want to get into this whole topic, but that stuff does matter a lot there.
I just think
even
Falcon's
then, if you just look at results,
dog shit against Fox.
Yeah, but then there's been times Wizzy's beaten Leffen like a lot inconvincingly.
I don't think Leffen's great versus Falcon. Other hot take. I think Leffen's actually overall pretty bad at the matchup. I think he just hits like a truck.
But he beats. I mean, he does beat the other Falcons.
I mean, so do I. I'm like 8-3 or 2.
Okay, yeah. I'm just
Wizzy.
trying to say, there's a lot of viewpoints to consider. In my opinion, Falcon.
And if
Fox
you watch
is,
Fiction,
like, same as Peach.
I don't think
40-60.
Fiction's lost to Wizzy on land, and I think he's shot on him every single time, actually.
I mean, we all know Fox wins. I'm just trying to see. In my opinion, it goes Fox is even with Marfalco. Then after that is Sheik, and then after that is any order of Peach Falcon.
Wait, where do you
That's
put
my
Puff?
Puff? Oh, right. You didn't grab Puff yet, so I didn't talk about her.
Because Puff for me is over here.
Puff is either 64, 40 or 55, 45 Fox. It's one of those two.
Yeah, I'm
I'd say
gonna.
it's about the same as. I say it's about the same as Sheik.
I'd say it's probably pretty similar. I think it feels very similar. Okay, I actually thought you thought Puff did better.
Actually, I don't know. It's either the same as Sheik or Puff's very, very, very slightly better as Fox. I would put Sheik Puff the same. See, I think they're both 55 or 60. I don't know.
I think they're both
have
60-40. The problem is, I'm way far ahead of the Puff meta than any other Puff by far, because HBox hasn't done anything new besides like 1 or 2 like gimmicks in like
Fox
2 or
isn't
3
in his
years.
prime right now.
He's not in his prime. Even if he was in his prime right now, though, I think
He's
I would still be
good because he's
massive.
Xbox, but he's not the best version of himself.
I also think I would still be beating him if he's in his prime. Like, he's gonna need new shit. I have too many
Yeah,
answers
I'm just
to him
talking about the
right now.
matchup though.
Yeah, the problem is we don't know how good Fox is versus Puff because no Puffs put in the time that the Foxes have. And so it's like a really weird matchup. I think it's probably here, but I do think Fox like shits on Puff pretty badly. I don't think Puff is very great.
I would put Puff third, and then Sheik fourth.
Against Fox?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's my honest opinion.
I think
And then I'd put a tier gap after that, and then Peach.
yeah,
Falcon.
I think I think Puff's definitely slightly worse for Sheik. I think that especially like FD is horrendous for both of them. I think it's less horrendous for Sheik though, because I know you don't want to get into it, but in a perfect world, let's say Wizzy plays Sheik. Sheik does theoretically have a punish game, and Puff's punish game on FD is like non-existent.
I can challenge that argument and be like, there have been times a few years ago when Armada and Wizzy were playing, and Armada was saying how Wizzy's Puff was reaction tech chasing in ways that Xbox can't.
I think Puff can reaction tech chase, but I think Puff is like
with like pure rest.
No, I know.
In ways that Xbox cannot.
But
do.
there's a math question involving drift, and it's like she cannot get certain follow-ups. I've seen some crazy fucking reaction tech chase.
If you want to put Sheik third and Puff fourth, that's fine. I personally think they're swapped.
Okay, well, yeah, I think that's there, and I think that's that. I also think what is better versus Fox, Falco or Marth? I don't know.
That's about the same.
To
To be honest with you, I've always liked my Fox against Marths, but I've hated my Fox against Falcos. But that's just me specifically.
I think your style is horrendous against Falco, like your Fox style.
It's specifically my Fox style was really bad against Falco in the old days. In fact, one of the reasons I picked up Marth and Sheik was because I was bad at fighting Falco with Fox.
Yeah, Falco.
Maybe Falco's like way lower ranked than me. Who like I would be way better against other people than them, but they would be good head to head against my Fox. And I was like, okay, well, I'm relative to my skill at other areas of the game, I was bad against Falco, particularly with Fox against Falco. That's just a me thing. Yeah, I'd say they're both about the same. They're both around 50-50, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the order here really doesn't matter. I think both of these are super fucking close.
It's just picking it. Honestly, it's just picking at skills.
Yeah, I think that. I'm tempted to give Marth the edge just because I still think FD is a good counter pick, and Falco doesn't technically have a counter pick, but it's so close that I don't really care.
Yeah, it's
way.
pretty irrelevant in my opinion.
Sheik Puff is still here. Peach is here.
Yeah, any order. I would swap the order, but
I'd probably put Samus up here closer to Peach than I think Fox literally can just run train on these characters. I think Samus has solutions.
I think Peach is a lot better than Samus, and I don't think it's close.
I don't know about that versus Fox.
In fact, I would
it.
put Pikachu and Yoshi higher than Samus.
Oh no, I don't agree with that. I think Fox.
I know you don't agree, but that's my opinion.
Two. Why?
I think Pikachu and Yoshi should not only be above Samus, but a tier above Samus.
Why?
Because they're just that. Well, I'm basing this off since I was playing this game since 2005 tournaments.
Okay.
Fighting a whole bunch. Listen, I fought a whole bunch of different Samus players, even as a Fox main. Like
I know.
And then I was fighting. I fought Plup and Friendlies too, and I fought Amsa and Axe. And there's no Samus that has given me as much trouble as like Axe or Amsa in like any of these matchups. And I just feel like they're just better characters. Now, honestly, with Samus, I think Samus is kind of like the Ganon factor. You know how Ganon's like easy to pick up and play, get immediate results and stuff?
Sure.
I think Samus is like a better Ganon in the way that she's very easy to use, but she's very limited. If you just camp her and play the matchup consistently without like mistakes, I think she's very limited. She's kind of like a gatekeeper. Like beats you if you don't know the matchup, and or beats you if you're playing bad. Kind of like a worse Peach.
That's kind of how I feel about these characters though, because I'm literally 10-0 in my last 10 sets with Axe. I played Amsar twice. Once in 2016, 8 months into the game, where I actually should have straight up won and choked, and then the other time where I brutally 3-0'd him at Summit. And no Yoshi's ever taken set off me or gotten remotely close.
We have such a massive after Peach. We have such a massive differences in opinion. It's actually insane. See, I would put Samus below Pikachu, Yoshi, Ices.
I think that Samus actually has I talked to Duck a lot about this too, and Samus has reliable answers in a lot of situations that the other two don't, but she literally cannot win if the Fox doesn't approach, but that's also the case for the other two characters.
But Ices can kill you off one mistake. Pikachu just seems
Ices,
like a
Ices are weird
way
to me
better
because
character.
I think Ices are like weird and I don't actually know enough about the character to give an informed opinion. Like
They can reaction tech chase,
I would
and they
put
can
Ices up here.
kill you F1 grab, and they have 0 deaths without wobbling.
I would be okay
people
putting
stop
Ices up
using.
here because I think it's very possible that they are much better than I think.
I think you have Ices too low and Samus too. Well, Ices are okay now, but Samus
I think
is
right
too
here
high.
is fine. Samus too high. I think that Samus is like just clearly better versus Fox. Like I have literally just not lost to Axe basically since the first time we played.
Then we're at a point where we agree to disagree because I would swap I would put Samus lower.
The other
Pikachu
reason I
Yoshi
like
higher.
Samus is because she has a really annoying mix-up at low percent where the flinch animation on Drill it can be like super unreliable to predict, and so that can
did you know
down
if you
smash.
use your weak dare, so let me give you a fun fact. If you use your Fox's weak nair, you can't full crouch it until like in the 30s, and
Like
even
the
if you try to do
angle?
the sac. Yeah, but guess what? Even if you do the thing where Samus misses an attack on purpose to get like the half-powered crouch cancel, which actually it'll instead of it being like 0 to 30ish, it'll be like somewhere in the teens or so. So no matter what, you can just nair, and if you weak nair at 0, no matter which version of crouch cancel she does, she can't crouch cancel you. Fox can abuse this in every matchup.
Can she jump into it and down smash?
Oh, and I was just talking about the 2 versions of crouch
Yeah,
cancel.
no, I'm
in
just
this topic.
asking. I'm asking for my own purpose.
I think that applies more to drill, like jump into drills, but that's not the same. I'm talking about nair.
Mhm.
If you jump into nair and you're airborne, you're screwed. If you crouch cancel it, the weak nair can't be crouched at 0, and then the other version of crouch cancel also can't be crouched at 0.
Hmm.
Fox's weak nair is actually really broken, and nobody abuses it.
At low percent. I'll have to
Yeah,
play around with it
it's
myself.
because of the sacral angle glitch. That's the only reason.
There. I'll do that for now. I'll do that for now.
Yeah, I agree. I would put Pikachu Yoshi significantly higher, and that's the only thing I would change.
How significantly higher though? Like, okay, so
I just think you're underrating them.
I've played the best version of their character, and I've done like a lot of like theory testing with other people. Like, you can get out of Pikachu's down smash for free as Fox, which is Pikachu's only approaching mix-up besides for like grab to nair, besides like grab, which is terrible because that loses to every single fade back aerial you have. Like, Pikachu has literally no way to punish it. And on top of that, a lot of Pikachu's punches are like super gimmicky, stands for FD, but on FD I don't know how Pikachu gets a grab. And Yoshi almost requires parry to do anything, and parry hard loses to like one of my best neutral tools. If Yoshi loses their jump, they're auto dead. Well, I just want to know like why you think that's wrong, because like Yoshi auto loses to drill basically if they do anything that isn't like trying to directly punish drill. If they try to punish nair or bear with parry or like some kind of double jump aerial, it hard loses to drill, so they get fucked. If they lose their jump, they're fucked.
Not really. Unlike the previous explanation where I had a more in-depth answer, I don't have an in-depth answer. I'm just telling you what it feels like from my experiences.
Mm-hmm.
For the other reasons, I actually had logical in-depth answers. For this one, I'm just going off what it feels like. I do want to mention some. Pikachu has like the easiest SDI of all the good characters by a very significant margin. You literally you don't even have to SDI. You just hold the direction.
You can ASD to get out. Even still,
You don't even need the SDI one input. You just hold a direction.
Okay, but then I just back air and then you're fucked.
Yeah, but I'm saying that like the execution barrier being non-existent is actually really useful for Pikachu.
It is, but also Fox has single hit up air setups at like 80 to 90, so I don't think it's like super worrying. And then at higher percent, I'm down to just do the back air and like rinse repeat edge guard, which I can do.
I'm saying
super
like
free.
up throw is a lot worse versus like Yoshi Pikachu than like most people think.
Well, yeah, but Samus literally can't get up throw up air. Period.
Yeah, I mean, true. I guess
Samus literally can't get up throw up air. She just jumps out.
Maybe I'm just thinking like subconsciously how bad I think Samus is overall, rather than.
I think the
he's-
flinch animation on drill is really frustrating. You can't actually get a guaranteed kill off of a grab, and I can down throw tech chase like Puff with Fox, and I can't do it on Samus even remotely close. I have to hard read it, so I can't do that. I can't get an up throw up air kill. I don't get anything off up. I still get positioning, which is great. Don't get me wrong. That's still a great spot, but it's definitely a lot worse than what I get versus these two, where at least I get a mix up.
Well, the thing is, against Samus, you can execute a strategy on Samus even harder than you can area characters, where you literally just threaten time out with lasers and running away and just don't care about melee
You can
stigma.
do that to Yoshi too, though. Yoshi's
Yeah,
like
but I think
horrendous versus it.
Yeah, I guess so. You
like, the thing
definitely
about-
can't do that to Pikachu.
The thing about Yoshi is like, I'm just gonna turn on Dolphin really fast so I can show.
Yo,
chat
I
what
do
that
think
is.
even if you're gonna argue that for Yoshi, I really think you cannot do that to Pikachu.
Well, I think Pikachu just doesn't have a way to get in on Fox. Like, I think if
Yeah,
you're
but-
walling
but-
up
but
Pikachu, there's no way to get
Fox
in.
can choose to not play the game against Samus, where he has to play the game at least a bit
So,
against
chat,
Pikachu. 'Cause
what I'm
he's
talking
faster.
about is a lot of people probably like seen this annoying thing where like Yoshi's like going up here, and I want to show like where Yoshi can attack from this platform, right? So you've seen like the wave line off. I can't control Yoshi to save my life. How would I even do this? So Yoshi at best can attack like here from the top platform. So this approach option where the Yoshis do this is actually terrible. Hard loses to me going here and just drilling in place no matter what. Frame by frame. I don't even know what inputs I'd be doing. Like, I don't know what the inputs are for Yoshi. I don't play the fucking character. So a hard loses to you going over here. If Yoshi's on the platform, there's so many ways to cheese it, and the only reason Fox is repeatedly get owned by it is because they try to fucking back air on Yoshi's shield, which you should never do because it's literally the only bad option you have. You have some high reward options where you can like do like a short up underneath because
Oh, and there.
yeah.
Oh,
And then do the
Foxes
Nair
do
on.
Nair and Bear a lot.
Yeah, and it's terrible. You shouldn't. Like, there's no reason to ever do that. It just hard loses. No, you didn't miss a chart. So you have no reason to do that. If you like do the back air here, if Yoshi's shielding like here and Fox is back airing here, Yoshi actually cannot do anything about it. And you can even like jump, come back down and up tilt to bait Yoshi coming down. And because there's no shield stun, there's no way for them to differentiate when they shield drop until they get owned anyways. Like Yoshi is comically bad in my
Also
opinion.
trick
versus
Yoshi
Fox.
by if you know your opponent's gonna shield drop, you full hop, and then instead of doing the arrow, you just land an up tilt up smash. It's a gimmick, and you can't spam it, but it might work once.
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah, you can do that. You can also really funnily up B on their shield and they shield drop into it 90% of the
Oh
time.
yeah, it's funny. I used to do that on purpose in the old days. It does like 25 damage. or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
So
I do
you-
it on purpose. It's super
So in
funny.
the old days with Fox, like I had like really good ideas,
Mhm.
like 06 time period. Like I had really good ideas, but my hands, the controllers weren't good enough and my hands weren't good enough, so I had to be creative. So
Mhm.
like for I knew the inputs for ledge dash, but my controllers sucked and I just wasn't as good also in combination. So I would have to figure out other tricky ways, and my hands were just, I knew how to short hop, but my hands were just slower than they are now. So I had to accommodate by fighting in other ways, like full hops and stuff. And then
Yeah.
I was wondering like why I wasn't getting punished, and then I always had like a hunch that like, oh, something's going on where like they can't punish my weak nair, but I never knew why back then. I just knew my experiences, for some reason I get away with this a lot. And now we know about Sakura angle and how it's actually broken.
I can try the weak now. I've never done that with the other characters, but yeah, that's what I was saying. Where these characters are like, I still think that Samus, like from what everything I've thought through, has more consistent ways to challenge like certain things on Fox than these two do. Like I went frame by frame to test. If I do like fade back nair into some kind of coverage, Pikachu strictly doesn't have the frame data to get in on me. Like literally doesn't.
You know, Pete, when Pikachu nairs, it's like inconsistent. Like there's a part where it's like really good and really bad. It goes in circles.
Well, I
I'm
just
not
hold
sure
down.
what
I just straight up hold down and crouch.
No, that's also broken.
Yeah, like you can just straight
No,
up.
I do
reaction
think
crouch.
that Pikachu struggles against like retreating Fox stuff, but you don't want to jet the whole time because then you get
Nope.
cornered. So
You do it 80% of the time and you run in 20% of the time, and it's just Pikachu.
No,
doesn't
I know.
know that.
I would say maybe not. Maybe like 70-30, but or maybe
Or something like that, yeah.
75. But yeah, it's something close to what you said.
The point is,
wait,
it's
let
a
me look at your whole
horrendous
list.
mix-up.
Wait, let me look at your whole
I don't
list
know
real
no
quick.
tiers that well. I'll be completely honest.
Okay, Ganon is definitely better than the Lynx are. Ganon and Mario have a better chance.
This wasn't ordered. This wasn't ordered.
Okay, well, let me try to order them right now. Kirby might actually be the worst.
Yeah, I think Kirby's
All he has is literally his only move is down throw, and everything else like sucks.
Yeah. Kirby's
Young Link
terrible.
is honestly horrendous. I think Young Link might be. Let's put Young Link and Ness. I think are horrendous.
Okay.
There's no reason both Ices should be there.
I don't know why they are.
Link is definitely better versus Fox and Young Link, and that's not close. Ness should be bottom 3. No, actually, is Ness or Young Link better versus Fox? I don't know. They're
I
both
would say
so
probably
bad.
Young-
It's
I
actually
would say probably
crazy.
Young
They're
Link.
both so bad.
Yeah, they're both horrendously bad.
Bowser. After that, I'm not sure the order. I just know that Ganon and Mario should be, in the higher parts, and obviously, yeah, in the middle area is kind of hard to say.
Yeah, I think these characters are pretty clearly better than these characters versus Fox, though. I also think Falcon
Luigi's that bad?
probably in this tier. Yeah, I think Luigi's pretty abysmal. Like maybe I can move. him.
Wait. Actually, now that I think about it,
Luigi's pretty bad, dude.
Actually, I think Mewtwo's not. I think Mewtwo's kind of overrated, to be honest.
That's what I
Mewtwo's
said.
only
You put him up
To
there.
be honest
so
with you,
down.
to be honest with you, I think Mewtwo's really overrated. Like, I think he might be down if Mario.
That's where I had him initially.
Like the. Oh yeah, that.
That's where I had him
and-
first, and you said no, so I put him up here because I don't know
But
them
now
that
that I
well.
think about it, I think no. Here's what I think. I think you should move down Game Watch and Pichu, and leave DK, Roy, Luigi, Doc at the same spot.
Sure, I'm down with that.
And
Game & Watch's shield
as
is
for
a
order,
tragedy.
I actually think Pichu's. To be honest with you, Link might be better. I think Pichu should go between the Links, actually.
Really.
Specifically, this is a Fox matchup. This isn't an overall matchup. This is.
I
only
know
Fox
that, but
versus
just
Fox.
I still feel like having a chain grab is a very valuable thing that none of these characters
Yeah,
have.
it doesn't even start till 30%, and if you do retreating Nair, it doesn't even trade with my Nair. It loses. Oh, and Fox,
Oh, that's funny.
Pichu also can't get Fox, like Pikachu
That's
can.
true,
It's like
that's
100
true.
times. It's like 100 times worse.
all right, that's fine. I'll
I
give it
honestly think Pichu's down there, and I say this as a Pichu optimist.
Luigi really not better than DK? No, DK actually has like a pretty nasty punish game if he can get a grab. His neutral's just terrible, but Luigi is.
I think.
I think Luigi is fucking abysmal, dude.
Okay, this is.
This is not ordered, guys. This is not ordered. Okay, I'd probably
Okay,
order it something
actually,
like
that's
this.
funny you said it. Now Roy's a very interesting case because Roy, as a whole character, is unplayable garbage, but then he's specifically playable versus fast forwards only.
Yeah, exactly. He
Even though it's a
only can
gimmick.
play against fast followers.
Yeah, he's complete garbage against like the cast as a whole, but he can the stuff he has only works on like characters who
Yep.
fall fast.
Exactly.
I don't know the order of those four, but I know that it's those four in some order.
I'd probably put it like some. I would probably.
Anyway, this is still a lot better than it was before. I don't know the order of those four, but I have it grouped to an area that's acceptable.
Yeah. I don't
Except
exactly
for
know
I
the order.
disagree. Well, obviously, we have certain disagreements on like Samus, Pikachu, Yoshi, and stuff. But overall, it's like it's not far from whatever's
Yeah.
accurate.
I'm just down to meet in the middle here.
Actually, no. Actually, DK might be worse than them. DK's only Dash Dance grab. He doesn't have anything else.
No, I know,
If
but
you
he
literally
actually-
just don't fall for Dash Dance grab,
But that's still
that's
more
why I
than
think
most of these
even though
characters.
he should be those four, but he should be the bottom of those four.
Yeah. He said still more than this tier of characters. Because like
I
his
actually
punishing is
think even
nasty.
DK's better than Roy, but Roy's better versus Fox barely.
Yeah, I think DK's definitely better than
And I
Roy.
mean barely. And I don't know the order of Doc, Luigi.
I would say probably Doc is slightly better.
Yeah, it's highly debatable.
I think.
Okay, I think this looks
Luigi's
pretty
good. Okay, well, we're in agreement then. Cool.
Wait, let me look at it one more time from the bottom. Okay, so Kirby, is that single Ices? Actually, single Ices better than this.
You're probably not wrong.
The single
actually.
Ices, honestly,
It's
is
probably better than a lot
than
of these characters, actually.
Pichu. No, I think right there.
Okay.
One around the Bowser Link spot, give or take. Let me see, Kirby, Ness, Young Link, or
Doesn't
maybe
say-
it's Young Link, Ness. I don't know. Kirby. Let's just say Kirby, Ness, Young Link, Pichu, single Ices, Link,
Bowser.
Bowser's up B. Actually, Link over Bowser.
I don't think Link's over. I think Bowser's fucking trash, dude. Like
No. Link above Bowser.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Okay. Link actually Bowser under single Ices.
That's I was about to do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
Bowser under single Ices, but Bowser should be above Pichu, even though Pichu's better overall. Zelda? It's actually pretty bad. Bowser then Zelda. Bowser then Zelda. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's where I had it before. That's what I was saying. I
Okay.
think Zelda's fucking trash.
She is, but she's better versus floaties and stuff. Let me see. Then
Yeah, she's
Mario,
weirdly,
again,
like, not
obviously
terrible
better in
versus
Link as a
Peach.
character. To be honest with you, I think Mario is better than Game Watch and Mewtwo because
I could
Mario's
see
just
that.
better as a character.
I know.
The
I
thing
can
with
see
Mario
that.
is he's literally just a better character,
He also
like, by
has-
so much
he has
that
so
it
much
doesn't.
better
That even though
normals.
he's relatively not whatever, he's just so much better as a character.
I feel like it's more.
And
an
I
opportunity
think
to play
Ganon is
neutral.
actually much better than Mewtwo and Game Watch. I think
That's
Ganon
fine.
should actually be under Mario,
That's fine.
just because he's so much better as a character. Game Watch and Mewtwo are literally hoping you never fought one in your life.
Yeah.
And then DK and Roy are obviously better than Mario overall, but worse versus Fox specifically. Okay, I think that looks. And then Luigi, Doc, I don't know the order, but
I think
we have it in a
Doc's
pretty good
slightly
spot.
better. I'm pretty sure Doc's slightly better versus Fox. Sub relax.
Okay, well, I think it's about the same, but yeah. So yeah, Fox, even with Falco, I would okay, I don't agree with Falcon at the same spot as. I think Falcon should be equal with Peach Ices.
Oh yeah. No, so do I. Sorry.
I don't
I
know.
would agree.
And I don't know the order of those three, but I think it should be those three.
I think
there.
it's probably
personally
Falcon,
would
Peach,
put-
Ices.
I personally put Puff third and Sheik fourth, but it's so close and debatable. It's very close and debatable, but that's what I think. Other than that, it looks pretty accurate now. if it's not perfect, it's very, very, very close to perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it's me talking Quindy sup.
What's up, Glindy? Glindy, do you have any input on this? Do you feel like anything else? Put Falcon in the same tier as Puff Sheik? No. I think Fox shits on Falcon like really badly.
Nah.
Like comically bad. I think that Falcon has a slightly easier
Dude,
than Sheik.
I think Falcon's buffed by Wizzy's talent.
I think the only reason Falcon has a chance is because of Punish Game, but I think his neutral is so much worse than these characters, and it's not even close. And I think his recovery is worse than Puff's by a landslide. You can probably put Samus in Pika tier now.
I told you, dude. I told you you're overrating Samus.
I don't think Samus is good. I just think that these two are worse.
I know you don't agree, but...
No, it's not that I don't agree.
Samus
is trash,
at least.
but I think these two are so
if anything,
bad.
Look, if anything, if you were to average our opinions, then you would put all three equally.
Fine, sure.
And I think that's reasonable.
Sure. Fine, let's do that then. Like, I think they do marginally better. I think Samus is marginally better than these because I think these two are actually
he's Pika 2. Oh, yeah, Pika 2. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's more reasonable overall.
I think Falcon and Peach are better than Ices. No, Ices have some shit, dude.
I know my stance on Ices. I've always thought Ices are underrated.
I could move Ices down a tier. I could.
No.
Like create their own tier, not into this tier. Under no circumstance do I think Ices do as poorly as these people do.
See, I would actually put Ices up. Actually, no, because Armada. Nah, I think you should keep all three the same. Actually, honestly, I think there's a pretty big gap between Mario and Ganon. I honestly think Game Watch and Mewtwo are gimmick garbage. But then again, so is Link.
That's what this tier is. This tier is gimmick garbage. That's it?
Yeah, I think this is good.